are walking down Telly, stay on your side of Telly and cross Grand, and you'll see me. Just stay on. Yeah, you'll see me, and I'm across Grand, so like you have to stay on Telly and take the crosswalk across Grand, and then you'll see me. So just come a few blocks down. Okay, I'm right at the street closure, and then just go right past it. Okay, bye.
You should see if you can, you should see if somebody can tune into this.
Let me, okay. Are you streaming now?
Yeah.
Are you, is it on,
Yeah. It's on that channel. Go to. It looks like I got a viewer. How's the sound? Somebody please say something.
Okay. Hello?
Hello, hello. This is a sound test. while we get prepared to get this going.
I don't think you have sound. I got. Oh no, you do. It's delayed.
Okay. Yeah. Alrighty.
You're all good.
Okay, thanks for tuning in, y'all. This is Brent Green from the Green Scene, and today I am representing my favorite, the Allen Blueford Center for Justice. Alright, so we're going to Urban Shield, and right now we're waiting for Alan's mother to get here, and then we're going to take off. So bear with us, and everything like that.
Hello? Hello? No, I can't see you. Can you see me? Come on. Here you go. Come on. I told you. Come across Grand. Jesus.
Sorry, I was trying to walk fast.
Okay.
Hi, Brent.
Hi, how you doing? Good to see you.
Oh,
Good to see you.
What's
shit.
going
I'm
on?
sorry, Jay. Here, hold on. Brent's live stream. Did they tell you what time you're speaking?
No.
I asked Thorne to hold a spot. She said she's at the corner near where the press conference was.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hopefully be able to get you, drop you off right there and then go find a park. And if you can, that banner right there is Thorne's, and she's
This one?
waiting. Yeah, and she's
Okay.
waiting for you at the corner.
Okay.
I can take it, but if you can, then she just gets it
yeah,
sooner.
I'm just thinking.
Yeah. I told Petiba to tune in.
I got no viewers now.
You have to check as well.
Oh my God, she's still at the hospital. Petiba broke her leg yesterday, 2 days ago. Yeah.
How are you? That's been happening frequently with the leg thing. Brother broke her leg, and my mom's surgery.
Well, I think they're all actually unrelated. Unfortunate that we know so many people.
we almost at the event. I guess we're gonna park and then get there and set up. Are you good?
Sorry, Jay. Or you can use that. Whatever.
The green.
Thank you. She wanted to come. She was mad that we left her. She's good. She's getting better.
That's good. Walked back to the office because Nicole was mad at the Rebecca Kaplan dude. And then wait a minute. And yesterday when I told you I was going to work out, so go and work out. I did my workout. So then my glutes and my
You got any viewers?
Yeah, a couple of them.
You're live, Jay.
Oh.
I was trying to tell you we got it. It is streaming, but there's people listening to you now. Just wanted you to know.
Okay. I'm prepping for.
Did you bring a jacket?
I didn't.
There's an emergency hoodie over there.
Oh, there. I'm gonna drop. There's Thorn.
Okay. There's emergency there. Hey.
What's wrong like a celeb, Jay.
Yes.
Need help? Got it?
Got it. Do you need any of your equipment out?
No, we're good. We just need to go. Thank you.
You got the doors open? You know, I've never understood why we defend Israel anyway. They crucified Christ.
That's all of it's handicap.
Huh? Yeah, that works. That works.
I thought it was a handicap.
open up all the windows.
Thank you.
All the windows. Okay.
Binder.
So now let's the fun begin. Hey, grab that hoodie back there for you still.
Okay.
I don't think my camera is picking up that helicopter up there. You going on? Which side you going on? Come on.
Weapons from the state of Israel into our backyards to be used on our community. At the Port of Oakland, thousands of us in the Bay Area let the world know that in Oakland, we make things happen on our own terms. We do not take orders from corporations, from corrupt governments or police. Whether it's the corporations exhibiting their technology and equipment right across the street, or the corporations that are gentrifying our neighborhoods, or that they are really the root cause of violence. Whether Urban Shield really is the root cause of violence in our city and everywhere. They use this as an example of securing and making our neighborhoods safe. The root cause of violence is the state. State violence is the root cause of violence. And we know that that violence is directed at the poor, at the brown, and the black. And we are here to let the world know that our communities will continue to resist state violence and repression. We are not scared of your weapons. We are not scared of your fear tactics. We are not scared of your expos or your exercises. As the people of Ferguson have shown, as the people of Palestine have shown, as we are showing today, we will continue to resist attempts to silence us, to cage us, to crush our movements. We are building a movement, and we will continue to do so until we are all free, from Ferguson to Oakland to Palestine. Thank you.
I believe that was an organizer with Arab Resource and Organizing Center, AROP.
Okay, so we are about to hear really quickly from Woods, who is a member of Critical Resistance here in Oakland. I know that the Critical Resistance Oakland chapter, because I am also a part of it, has done a lot of work around policing, including gang injunctions, as well as doing solidarity work with prisoners in solitary and in prisons across the state of California, which is going to be coming up and talking about the reasons why Critical Resistance is an abolitionist organization supports resistance against Urban Shield. Give it up for Woods, y'all.
My name is Woody, and an abolitionist organization that fights to shrink and eventually eradicate the prison industrial complex, of which policing is a part. So today, Critical Resistance stands in solidarity to protest Urban Shield. The fundamental reason is because of what Urban Shield is actually here to accomplish, which is to increase the capacity for the expansion of war making on Black and brown communities. At Urban Shield, the technology that is distributed, the training, tactics, and strategies that are shared will be used to target communities of color in East and West Oakland. They will also be used on those who act in dissent and protest and organize for self-determination. Given that Oakland is policing resistant, Urban Shield's use of Alameda County as a testing ground becomes all the more chilling in its logic. In addition to its local impact, Urban Shield will continue the spread of police militarization nationally and internationally, the effects of which can be seen at present with the murder of Mike Brown and the turning of Ferguson, Missouri into a war zone when faced with community outrage and protests. The use of Israeli military training as part of Urban Shield connects it to continued assault on Gaza. Urban Shield justifies itself in the same way that police militarization projects have always done, by utilizing exceptional circumstances as a reason to grow the military power of policing. But once an incident is passed, the heightened military aspects remain behind and diffuse into everyday policing practice. This is why we have SWAT teams in the first place, and explains their proliferation. We at Critical Resistance know that the way to stop war making on our communities is to demilitarize them. What is important when thinking about addressing that task is that there has always been to accomplish their objectives, whether they occur abroad or within the United States. Militarized policing is what policing is. As an organization committed to abolishing all parts of the prison industrial complex, including police, Critical Resistance believes that it is imperative that we work to dismantle Urban Shield. In addition, we must continue to work in solidarity nationally and internationally against the logics of policing. Critical Resistance has recently launched a project where we work with community members to identify concrete alternatives to address harm and violence that don't involve police, and then actually build those resources. Urban Shield may assert that its goals are in the service of safety, but our communities know better. we also know what actually keeps us safe and healthy. And we must continue to take up the challenge of realizing those things to grow our capacity to live and fight against state repression.
All right, everybody make some noise for Woods with Critical Resistance. So up next is our final speaker before we start to make some real loud noise is Tara from the War Resisters League. War Resisters League has been an organization supporting resistance against Urban Shield across the country, from Boston all the way here to Oakland. And Lara is going to speak on their work and the impacts of Urban Shield. Lara, come on up. Tara.
Hey y'all! My name is Tara and I'm from the War Resisters League in New York City. So we're all here today to stop Urban Shield Oakland, but actually Urban Shield is happening in Boston, Dallas, Austin, and Fort Worth. It's a phenomenon that's taking over this whole country. Urban Shield also reaches around the world. It trains police departments from Brazil, Singapore, and South Korea who are in here today. A transfer of policing strategies is happening in the Marriott Convention Center right now. It's what allowed Israeli police to train St. Louis's former police department chief, Joseph Mukwa, in tactics of occupation and brutality that were used to oppress people in Ferguson. Inside those walls, a movement of money is happening too, between the weapons industry and global police departments. If you walk into those doors, you're going to see MRAP, tanks, micro drones, tear gas canisters, military assault rifles. Those are wartime weapons that are being sold to police department reps in the U.S. such as Pittsburgh, Newark, and Minneapolis, and then those international police teams that are in there today. But if we took all these tactics and weapons away from the police, we would still be left with a mentality of policing and militarization, a mentality that has historically dehumanized and policed communities of Black, brown, Muslim, Arab, poor, immigrant, gender non-conforming, and trans people all around this world. A mentality that makes t-shirts for sale inside that building that say, keep calm and return fire. Or a DNA machine that's made by Homeland Security that within 90 minutes checks if you have blood relatives in this country when you apply for a visa. Militarization and policing are always sold to the U.S. audience in the name of humanitarian intervention, right to protect, public safety, emergency responsiveness, rapid response, right? We know that with all that Department of Homeland Security funding, that none of that security is for, none of that safety is for those of us who are here today. What they call protection is actually wartime profiteering. Urban Shield is one piece of a large movement of police militarization. A movement that brings together the war on drugs, the war on terror, the war on immigration, all down on communities in this country. We know that police programs such as 1023 and 1122 that train weapons to the Pentagon Police Department, or fusion centers that survey our communities, or urban area security initiatives that fund 39 urban areas to have programs like Urban Shield is happening, right? And these are all part of the U.S. militarization movement that's gone around this world for decades. So at War Resisters League, we're working to end police militarization programs. We're looking to end the ways that communities across the globe are besieged by state repression. So the Alameda County Sheriff's Office and the Pentagon, the weapons industries and the police departments, they're all coordinating, but so are we. We represent a lot of communities here today from around the globe, and we are powerful too. They're trying to build a movement of police militarization, but we have a people power movement. We can end police militarization. If you want to chat with me, no justice, no peace. No militarized police. No justice, no peace. No militarized police.
Alright, so just to make sure that we are all on the same page, I'm going to go over really quickly what the demands are for the Stop Urban Shield in Oakland Coalition. So number one is to decrease the violence in our communities by ending the militarization of police. So we demand that the City Council defund all activities related to Urban Shield and that all city agencies withdraw their participation in Urban Shield. So that includes OPD, that includes the fire department, that includes emergency medical services, because there are other trainings that we could do to keep our communities safe. Our communities refuse to be testing grounds for tactics of global repression. So we demand that the city end all collaborations with the apartheid state of Israel. We call on the city of Oakland to reject all U.S. wars and occupations here and abroad. And we call on the city of Oakland to issue a report on all collaborations between the Oakland Police Department and international law enforcement agencies. We're also demanding community self-determination because Bay Area residents need to have decision-making power in the process to determine the priorities for public safety and emergency preparedness. We demand that the city of Oakland invest in community-based programs to prevent and decrease violence and harm in our communities instead of increasing militarization. And we call on our communities from today until the next day and the next month and the next year to continue fighting back and resisting state violence and repression. So we're asking all of our allies here in the streets, all of our allies that can't be here today, to adopt these principles and take a stand against the policing and repression of our communities. Make some noise if you agree with these demands.
To make sure our demands are heard, we want to take this to the streets. So I want everyone to move towards off the sidewalk to the street so we can take over and make sure our demands are heard and that we can show them what our movement is. Going to the streets. Let's go.
If y'all feeling that organized people power, make some noise, y'all, for that organized people power sound. Because we believe in that community self-determination. We need to end police militarization. We're doing more than just get by, we staying organized. We're taking the streets. We're taking our communities back. We're saying no to Urban Shield. We all about that people power, community self-determination. We stop Urban Shield and police militarization. From Oakland to Ferguson to Palestine to Oakland, back to the Philippines, and everywhere in between. We stand on the side of the people. Taking the streets back. Right now, this is the one right here. Now believe in people power, make some noise one time we believe in people power. This is a call to response chant. I need y'all help on this one. Yeah. The people united will never be defeated. Come on. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. El pueblo unido no será vencido. Apoyen, ayuda a tu palabra. Apoyen, ayuda a tu palabra. Come on. The people united will never be defeated. El pueblo unido no será for the homie one time. Showing that people power. Hey, Sharif, where you at, Sharif?
On the count of three, say fuck the police. 1, 2, 3. Fuck police. 1, 2, 3. This is for the kid and y'all are searching for Superman. You see the Apache copters dropping bombs, shake the land. Whoa, damn, this shit preposterous. Open air prisons hit with clouds of white phosphorus. The rocket took his father, the shrapnel and hit his sister. Brother became a martyr to fight on unwanted visitors. Damn. Alright, we build community, we don't build factions. I'm not your source of entertainment or main attraction. Are you satisfied appropriating our food, our land, our culture, water, resources? Doing, of course, the courses to demonize the masses. To police reports so they get up the right passion. Or you can take a action. So let me ask you, are they a community or just there to harass you? They tell me that anger right needs to let go, but they want us gone from the get-go. Look at how it's disco, 14 shots for one body. Killer cops don't patrolling bucks that they have the right to shoot anybody. How does everybody accountability and deal with the melody? Yeah, I believe in people power. Rise up! Give me some noise!
I need your help with it. When I say urban shield, y'all say filthy, filthy. And when I say this whole damn system, y'all say it's guilty, guilty. Let's try it. Urban shield is filthy, filthy. This whole damn system is. Urban shield is. This whole damn system is. Oh, we got another young brother who wants to step to the mic. Say what's going on.
What's up, y'all? Hey, that's what we do. Yo, I got something to say. Okay, look. Hands up, you know where it's at. The cops always killing niggas, always mostly black. But you know every day, you know I got a nation. And everybody who's we part of the organization. I'm not a my homie, and you know that we spend them. So raise your hands up, we holding up the banner. You know my name is Every Day, you gotta put the camera. And yeah, I'm getting paid. I had these on me say, and man, fuck the cop. And yeah, fuck the op. And yeah, we getting money, we just trying to make it live. And everybody good, they wanna give it. And all the black people, we trying to make a living. So when we in the day, so put me on the stage. And I don't give a crap because I deserve me a K. Shout out to the blacks, the purple, the double ring. And many days, now the brother ring, I'm in the stage. I shout out to my homies, and you know that we got it. And everybody knows that the house is really got it. So everybody know how you know I am the truth. Everybody put their hands up, don't show.
Yeah, give it up for the young brother. We got another brother coming up. One more time though. When I say urban shield, y'all say filthy, filthy. When I say this whole damn system is, y'all say guilty, guilty. Let's try one more time. Urban shield, y'all. This whole damn system is. Urban shield, you. This whole damn system is. Let's go, brother.
Someone please call 911 and tell them you'd like to report a residential and commercial burglary. Better yet, call a home invasion. Because we were all there when strangers came in and raided our nation. They stole lives, legacies, and natural resources, kidnapped our history and plundered our whole civilizations, smuggled us off to foreign plantations. Someone please call 911. Tell them that you'd like to report a robbery in progress. Tell them that we're standing face to face with armed gunmen and they're demanding of us our intelligence. They're trying to strip away our sense of reason and force us to believe in some sort of first historical facts that they simply sat back and conceived that somehow places you and me in a position other than being direct descendants of the world's first human beings. Now I'm not going to digress, but let me just say, my people, don't believe everything history has to say. We're being robbed of our culture right before our very eyes. The situation we're facing becoming too complex to surmise. Of what does our future comprise if our past has been forgotten and decimated?